Now, quick question to chat. Will someone just randomly go and milk an animal? Or do I need to specifically tell them to do that? I would like to be making easy meals from now until forever. Yeah, just make easy meals for a long time. Found dead. No, we're all generally okay. Drink mat producing leaf. What? Okay, we don't have anything that we can make. Unfortunately, we don't have the barrels and all the sorts of stuff that we need by the looks of it. So we'll make a couple more. There we go. Milking is done from a farmer's workshop or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Bright Umbra has said. Okay, thank you very, very much. I am very appreciative of your input. Right, so we're going to need a farmer's workshop then. It is actually going to be a need. Where am I going to build that? Farmer's workshop, if I recall correctly, is much bigger than... Oh no, it's actually only a 3x3. Wow, okay. I could put it in here. I don't actually see a reason not to. Maybe if I put the farmer's workshop over there, and then I could put a trainer down here for the dogs, and that would kind of make a lot of sense. It would dig into the pasture room, but these animals don't need to graze, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay, I like that. Animal trap? No, we want a trainer. Traction bench, nest box, archery target. No. Restraint, animal trap. No. Machine components. Blah, 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 blah. Where are you going to be? Farm plot. Kennels. K. Oh, this is a large building. We'll go ahead and make it out of mudstone, though. There we go. Then we can have people slowly starting to make food. Glory will come to us. Calissa Fox, have a good night all. Try not to die horrible deaths in the fortress. Take care, Calissa Fox. Thanks for joining us during the stream. It's raining slime once again. Well, great. Now, once we've got enough of this in, we're going to move their pasture up here. So it's going to be inside this walled-in section. Or perhaps I can just leave the pasture around there. I don't know. But we'll have to see. Oops, I zoomed out. I didn't mean to do that. Let's stay at that level of zoom. I think that looks a nice level there. Let's check on this. Do we have anything? Yes, we do. We have a few things that we can have going here. Okay, let's grow cranberry vines. Then in autumn, go ahead and do bilberry bushes. Then in winter, prickle berries, and then in spring, fisher berries. Okay, that'll be a little outdoors farm there. It should work well for us. Now, let's check on how many idle people we've got. Got quite a few who haven't got jobs. That's actually not good. We don't want to ever want people who don't have jobs. In that case, I need some nest boxes made. I think it's in here that we make the nest boxes. Now, we've only got 2 female turkey hens, so we only need 2 nest boxes. And then after that, I mostly want you... Oops, what have I done? That wasn't actually what I meant to do. I think I just told it to only take from a stockpile. No, okay, good. After that, I want you to just make crafts indefinitely. Have we got the burial receptacle? We should do. So I should be able to just put a little grave out. No? Do I need it inside? Ah. But it's a bird. We shouldn't be burying birds inside. Fine. Okay, fine. All right, let's make a little area down here for some pets to be buried in. I'll have one there, and we'll have it come out like that, and then we can have little areas for the dead pets to go. All very respectful, you understand. The fact it's made in sand, don't worry about it. Morphin 3, how is everyone doing this evening? I'm doing much better than I was earlier. Sumi, hey Avak, do you really have dyslexia like I have, or did I misunderstand? P.S. This will be the last time I will ask this question. Oh, sorry, Sumi. I literally only just noticed that someone was responding to you saying that someone answering a question in the neither affirmative or nor unaffirmative. I do have dyslexia, yes. I wouldn't be saying it if I didn't. That would be a horrible thing to just be pretending to have. No, I'm dyslexic. It's mild dyslexia. Though it kind of works against me in combination with the fact that my first language is Welsh. Because I have trouble with words anyway. And then because I'm so used to a phonetic language, when it comes to English, I don't know which way's up most of the time. Silent letters? Why have you got letters that don't make noise? If they're not meant to make noise, why have you got them in the word? It's just there to confuse me. Clearly. All the bloody E's at the end of words that don't actually change the sound of the word. Bonkersness. But yes, I am dyslexic. It's why I suspect I get my left and my right confused all the time. I have to hold my hand out and make like semicircles with my thumb and my fingers. Because in Welsh, left is chwith, which starts with a C. So the hand that's making a C shape is my left. And I have to do the little mental rhyme to remember what order the months go in and things like that. Right. Okay, we don't need this wagon out here anymore. We should just pull that down. There we go. That'll give us a little bit of wood. We're still getting the wood from those enormous trees we set up earlier. I'm pretty amazed with that, honestly. Fantastic. Nopcar, English follows other languages down dark alleys and beats them with a pipe to rifle through their pockets for loose grammar. I've heard that before, and it's actually really, really funny. And also kind of true. Oh dear. A buck rabbit has been found tame. What? Found dead? I mean, found tame. Right, you know what? I would like to suspend that for now. Could you please go and dig out the grave for me? That would be most appreciated. Are these covered in slime or something? Yes, pile of vomit. Damn it. I mean, English isn't silly. English is a very potent language. It's a very powerful one. I suspect it wouldn't be as widespread as it is if the British Empire hadn't gone around conquering everywhere for like hundreds of years, but I mean, it does have certain strengths. It's beautiful in some ways, but it is so convoluted, so painfully convoluted. Right, we want to set up maybe a couple more burial receptacles, honestly. Let's get a couple more coffins going. No, that's the carpenter. I need the mason. There we go. We'll set up a couple of coffins ready just in case, because at least one other person's animal is dead, which is sad, but true. Right, milk animal, repeat. Shear animal, repeat. Spin thread. I assume that's spinning wool into thread, repeat. Do all of this. Last Angel GP. Rabbit stew for dinner tonight, boys. That would be ideal, but I have a feeling that the person who that rabbit belonged to would take exception to us turning it into food. Silly, I know, but there we are. But Dr. Dandy, I have to leave now. Bye. Take care, Dr. Dandy. And Dion, do you plan to make some kind of vampire prevention squad early? Honestly, no, not really. I feel that if we actually fill our fortress with vampires, it may actually give us the edge we need to survive in a terrible environment like this, in a terrifying biome. Maybe we just need to join them, you know? Maybe we shouldn't be fighting against the terror. Maybe we should embrace it. Maybe we should allow vampirism to spread unchecked through our fortress. The weak will die off, or we'll just keep them in a little paddock and, you know, try to tend to their needs, because realistically, I mean, only a foolish vampire just kills people. If you just take some of their blood, they'll regrow it as long as you give them food. It's not like the vampires want the food anyway. It just makes more sense, honestly. Silly vampires going around killing everyone. Fools. Right. Allow pets, allow burial, allow citizens. Yes. There we go. Christoph Brewer, Polish is an easy language when you're Polish. Yes. Welsh is an easy language when you're Welsh. Welsh is generally an easy language. Full stop. It just looks complicated to someone whose first language is English because we have different vowels. Lots of people look at sounds and say, there's no vowels, there's just consonants everywhere. It's like, well, no, it's because all of these letters here are vowels in Welsh. There's plenty of vowels in our words. It's just you're not used to looking for them. Right, okay, so hopefully they're starting to milk. We want a couple more buckets, I would say. Barrels too. Let's get some buckets so that they can collect plenty of milk. Next up, I'm going to say that we probably want to set up walls. Now, I'm not sure if they've fixed all of this stuff with not having the means to bash down walls or doors. It was something I was really disappointed in Canvir, is that because we had walls and a drawbridge and just a wooden door, the fort was impregnable unless we opened the door. So I really didn't like that too much. Hopefully that's been fixed in this version. Right, we'll dig that down so we've got a long path. And we'll use this as a trap path here. We'll funnel any enemies into the fort through this pathway. They'll have to go through a bit of a gauntlet with a couple of cage traps, but mostly weapon traps, hopefully. There will be cage traps. I'm not going to intentionally hold back with that, given the very dangerous environment that we've chosen to live in. Now, we could start building out this way. I'm kind of inclined to do so. Yeah, let's get that going. Start now. Thank you, Dion, who has just said, anyway, if you want some tips on vampire hunting, you can ask me later. Thank you very much. Reassembled Angel. Watching Avak and trying to make food. Not the best idea, but who cares? That sounds like an awesome idea to me. You'll make very dapper food. Right, we're bringing in fish constantly, which is fantastic. We're also still ferrying in lots of wood. Equally good. What else is going on? Have we got this set up yet? Needs animal training. Very well, very well. We need to set someone up with that. So units, labors. Now, who is going to be our animal trainer? Who has animal training? I don't think anyone has any skill in animal training at all. Very well, let's sort by skill. It's probably not going to affect it at all. Stress level. Can we maybe sort this at all? No? Is there any way to get that to toggle? View creature, zoom, toggle labor, no. Okay, well someone needs this labor. We've got Sea Champ, the fish smith, no. We could go for our rancher. And I'm tempted to, actually. Yeah, animal rancher, we'll go with that. Animal caretaker is completely useless skill at the moment, so we're not even going to use that one. Animal dissector, we'll also have you as the trapper. There we go. So Kamina, you should hopefully get that all set up for us. There we go. Sumi, yes, very dapper burnt food. I guess if you're literally not paying attention to your food at all, yeah, that'll lead to bad things. And Frizzy, Suki, the main goal of Dwarf Fortress is try to last forever. I would actually disagree with that. The main goal of Dwarf Fortress is to die in the most awesome way possible. I kind of think of Dwarf Fortress as the way the Norse gods thought of Ragnarok. It was like, We know this battle's going to happen, and we know we're going to die in it. We're going to lose. That has already been decided. The fates have already decided that we are going to die. We're going to lose. But, by the gods, we're going to go down fighting. That's why I've got this army in Valhalla, and I'm training them endlessly so that we can put up a really good fight. We already know the outcome of this battle is our death. But we're going to have some crazy mad fun whilst it's going on. And that's the way I think of Dwarf Fortress. You are going to die. Flat out. Also, it's autumn, so all of the trees are shedding their leaves. That is beautiful. That is amazing. I am enamored by this. Truly I am. Though, when I first saw it, I thought, why is the miasma gathering outside? Are the trees shedding miasma? Oh my god, is this some sort of terrible, frightening tree that just it drops kind of poisonous miasma fruit or something like that? But no, it wasn't. I had no faith. But we can see there's fruit in the trees by the looks of it. Let's have a look there. Apples. Ah, it's glorious. Now, the thing is, if I tell them to gather plants, will they gather plants from an apple tree? No. But I possibly can tell them to gather plants from the tops of the trees? No. Okay, let me have a quick look at this. Chop down tree, engraved stone, car fortification, building item, traffic areas. Nope, and nope. Okay. How do we gather fruits? Nebula Bomb, Kapoy, I return! Have any horrors attacked the fortress yet? No, not yet. But I'm at a loss as how we can gather these delicious, delicious fruits. I've already got step ladders, Dion. Or at least I set them up to be made. Let me check. Actually, my stocks might not show me. But tab to search. Step. Really? Have I got no step ladders? I'm absolutely certain I told the carpenter to make a bunch. Okay, well, we'll make more then. Fairly certain I did this. Absolutely certain I did, but okay. Let's see. Have we got any in here? Copper picks, battle axes. No. No, yeah, there we are. Willow step ladders. Ah, Mystic Void set it up as a zone. Aha. So I gotta like make groves. Grove zones. Okay. I shall do this. Zone down there. And then activity zone, animal training, gather, pick fruit. Aha! Oh, that's so much more useful. My lord, that's more useful than it used to be. Okay, well, I want to remove this zone. And then we'll set up the gather zone about here. So we'll gather anything automatically from this area, I guess. Well, in that case, I want to push that place right back, because I want these trees in this zone. Let's pull this all the way down. I'm removing the zones, aren't I? Yes, because I'm being a fool. There we go. If I have this zone gathering, then remove chunks of the zone out so it's not dangerous for my dwarves. There we go. There we are. Right, I would like this to be a gather pick fruit zone. Go ahead. That is fantastic. Or should I just do it under each tree? Because realistically, I'm making this fairly large, and I don't actually want to have this much area built underneath into my fortress. I kind of want to be a little bit more selective. Okay, what we'll do is we'll make a little zone under underneath each tree that I want to gather from. These two are really close together, so I'll set those up as a single zone, like so. And this will be a gather zone. There we are. Set gather information, okay. Pick fruit from trees. Pick berries. pull tubers. Gather fallen fruit. Yes, do all of that. It's fine. Next, let's have a look down here. We've got... It's a bayberry tree. I love the way that fruit will actually fall. Apricot tree. There's apricots on the floor right now. Ash trunk. We don't care about that. What about this tree? It's an almond tree. What about this one? This is an almond tree as well. Okay, we'll set up a couple of little zones. Just around a few of these trees, just to gather things. There we are. Then we'll have one over here as well. Just there. Now, unfortunately, this does mean that my dwarves are likely to leave the fort in order to go and gather. But we'll just have to live with that one, I'm afraid. Balawa 2. Forget having trees in the zone. You need Cerberus in the zone. Yes, I guess. Shiggles Gaming. Hello, Avak. I know you like Faster Than Light, so I wanted to know if you've checked out Convoy. It's an indie game which has much of the same style of gameplay as Faster Than Light, but it takes place in a Mad Max kind of set. Actually, I recently saw someone doing well, let's check out of that game, and it did look very, very interesting, Shiggles. I'll probably check that out if I get an opportunity to. And Skillsniper just made a willow stepladder. A masterpiece willow stepladder. Skillsniper, I want to check out how you feel right now. I feel nothing. He felt satisfied after producing a masterwork. He dreams of creating a great work of art, and this dream was realized. But he feels nothing. He was interested near a fine seat. He was content after a bath. Well, I just don't know what to say about you, Skillsniper. You're emotionless, you're like a robot. Right, let's make sure that this is used for burial and build all of the other burial receptacles. So we want one there, we want one here, and we want one there as well. Now, we also want to strip these down. There we go. Now, from what I understand, the dwarves will just go and get a stepladder, and then we'll walk out and gather berries from the trees. Now, ideally, later on, you want people who are dedicated to these kinds of tasks, who you don't really care about. And I know that sounds horrible, but you're going to have dwarves that you really want to keep. Your well-skilled dwarves are important to you. And in those cases, you don't want them getting out and getting killed, more to the point, because they were ambushed whilst gathering berries. Which is why I took off hauling from all of my highly skilled dwarves for now. Nopkar, the puppy waterfall needs to be established. Your dwarves need to become hardened warriors without emotions. No outpost liaison? How curious. A caravan from Dobar Mudash has arrived. Why is it... What? The wagons have bypassed your inaccessible site. Oh. The merchants need a trade depot to unload their goods. We have no outpost liaison. Why is that? Not. Well... I mean, I don't really mind because we've barely got anything to trade, so there was no real point in having everything set up. But I'm interested in that whole no outpost liaison. How curious. That speaks to me of possible terrible things about to happen. Right, we'll set up the... Oh, Dam and Blast. I hadn't considered this. We're going to need this behind a drawbridge gate, I think. Because we want the trap wall the normal way in, but have a fast entrance for trade caravans. Let's go ahead and, well, we'll use logs since they're pretty close. We'll use willow logs. There we go. Set that up. BD, Avak, BD is the first thing you should do in Dwarf Fortress. BD? A door. You want me to build a door? Why? You are a strange man, Sockmund. Truly you are. Or BD. Oh, capital D. Ah, yes. BD trade depot. No. Don't be crazy. I usually only produce things later on. I tend to try and make my dwarves a little bit more self-sufficient than that, honestly. Right, and on that note, I actually haven't had you making anything for ages, so I probably should have you doing that, really, shouldn't I? Looks like wood is going to be the main thing that we're going to be building these walls out of, unfortunately. And there's not much I can do about that. Why did you suspend... Ah, bloody rain. Please stop vomiting over yourselves. If you must throw up, turn your head. Silly dwarves. Jujo, hi Abak, hi chat. Hello, Jujo. Dust223. Ah, the joys of coming home from a long day of school to an Abak stream. Fantastic. I am building the trade depot in the slime. There is a certain... Is this literally a pool of slime? It is. You know what? I haven't at all realized that. Why did I do this? Why did I not realize that it was a pool of repulsive slime? This whole time, I didn't know that that was a pool of repulsive slime. What? There's parts of my brain that I sometimes think I left off a long time ago. I was meant to turn them back on. I think maybe I went to bed one night and I thought, I'll save some energy. I'll turn off parts of my brain. And I just never turned them back on again. Okay. Sorry about this, caravan, but I need to remove this building. I'm sure you'll understand. I need to give you somewhere indoors where you can trade. I suppose that helps, in a way, because we have got quite a lot of room indoors. Thank you very much, Dr. Moriarty, for pointing out my obvious blunder. I feel suitably ashamed, I assure you. Right, we don't need this. We'll get rid of that one. There we go. This will be our room for... This will be our room for the trade caravan. There we are. Just really. Captain Matt, I do have a sub-announcer thingy. It announces when people subscribe. Mystic Void, I wonder if Avak really does have a king. I might not. I mean, this was a crazy place for a long time. We've got kittens. Yay. Yay, yes. We may be able to start our cottage industry yet. Oh, Captain Matt, it wasn't working last Friday. I'm like, yes. The problem with that is that I've got to make sure that when I open OBS, which is the streaming software I use, that because I toggle my sound between my sound card, which goes to my headphones, and my system sound, which goes to my speakers, if I open OBS when it's hooked up to my speakers, and then change the default device I'm using for my sound so that the stream picks up what I'm hearing through my headset, OBS goes silent. That was a bit of a long-winded explanation. You probably didn't need me to explain it in quite that detail, but that's effectively what happened. Is OBS kind of had a little bit of a tantrum over that, so it wasn't playing any of the sounds. Butcher shop still. Really, why is this still not made? I'm fairly certain we've got someone needs any fishing. Let me quickly have a look. Oh, Sea Champ. Thank you very much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. And also thank you very much for demonstrating to Captain Matt that it is actually working. Now, do I actually have anyone set up in fishing? Yeah, I've got someone set up in fishing. Why are you not fishing then? Fishsmith. Sea Champ, what are you doing? I know what Sea Champ's doing. He's bloody fishing, isn't he? Sea Champ, stop fishing and start working on the fishery, you scallywag. Oh, I don't know. It's craziness here. Alright, go ahead and suspend that so you can mine a little bit more. There we go. Oh, Sea Champ, gonna have to go and have a glass of wine with the rent, but I wanted to sub on Kapoi before I left. What's the emote? It is a Dapper Kapoi. Kapoi, all in capitals. I hope everyone likes the Kapoi graphic. It took me a little bit of time to make. I'm not sure that it's really legible at the size that it's at. Twitch has some odd requirements for the emoticons. One of them being 28 pixels. It's hard to put a 5-letter word in 28 pixels, but hopefully it looks fun all the same. Take care, Sea Champ. I hope you enjoy your wine. And yeah, Dion, I should never set fisher and fish cleaner as the same profession because they just never do anything. Shadow Cox C0X just subscribed. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you enjoy the dapper little teapot you now wear next to your name. It is raining repulsive slime. Why is the game paused? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Dwarf Fortress has stopped doing something. Am I being attacked? It stopped responding.